name is Jennifer. I am 45 years old and I am currently on the Weight Watchers WW Blue plan. If you are new to my channel, I'm glad that you clicked on my video. I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that like button and that notification bell so that you don't miss any time that I upload. I typically upload 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are my upload days. I have 3 cats, by the way, so you might see some of them running through here, and I also have 2 little puppies. We'll see if they make their way in here. The last time I videoed, they wouldn't leave me alone when I sat in the living room. Sometimes I sat in the bedroom and kind of shut the door that way. I'll be away from everybody, but one of them is in here, Luna, already, but we'll see. She's a little shy. She may not jump up here in my lap, but anyway, so this video is going to be my weekly weigh-in update, and then I wanted to talk about, a topic, which is kind of what I've been doing each week. And my topic this week is going to be Weight Watchers points versus counting calories, and why I like to do Weight Watchers versus counting calories. So anyway, first of all, for the weigh-in, I have to check my app and see here. I pretty much stayed the same. I was up 0.2 of a pound, which last week I had a pretty good weight loss. I lost 3.4 pounds last week, so I actually expected to go up even a little bit more this week than 0.2 of a pound. So I weighed 147.8 last Saturday, and then this Saturday I weighed 148. So I pretty much stayed steady all week, and I'm happy with that. That's kind of the way that my body does. I will kind of stay the same and then lose a chunk of weight and stay the same for a few weeks and then lose a chunk of weight. But overall, my average has been about a pound a week, I think. I've been doing this plan since September of 2019, a year and 3 months or so, and then I'm down 64 pounds total. I'm about 8 pounds away from my goal weight. I think 140 is going to be my goal weight that I set. I've kind of been going back and forth with what number I want to choose, and I looked in my range. I thought it was between 125 and 140, but I looked on the app for somebody else that had asked a question for me the other day, and it said it was from 116 to 148, or no, 116 to 145, I think is the range, which is a pretty big range. I would never try to get down to 116. I would look like I was dying or something probably, but I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I'm in a size 6. Would it be nice to get down to a 4? Yes. Do I have some 4s from when I had my weight loss surgeries before? Yes. But even then, it was hard to maintain at a 4, and I kind of leveled out at a 6, which is where I'm at right now, and I'm comfortable with this weight and this size. So we'll see how I look once I get down to 140 and see if I want to go any lower than that. But right now, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, is the 140. So overall, I have been happy with my weight loss going through the WW program. I've only been a digital member until recently, and then I did just upgrade my membership so that I can try to become a lifetime member, because I feel like I've worked my butt off and I feel like I deserve that. So I have done the classes online, which I love that, by the way. I think that it's neat to connect with people all over the world. That's one thing that I love about YouTube and Instagram, and really this whole little community and everything that I feel a part of now. Whether or not they're doing Weight Watchers or whatever diet, it really doesn't matter. Everybody's kind of on their own little weight loss journey and doing their own thing, and I have people that are watching my videos from Canada and England and things like that. And I think that's so cool, because I'm just this, little girl here in Middle Tennessee, and, just trying to help people and put out some good content, I hope. So anyway, again, I am glad that you are here and get something out of my videos. So my topic that I wanted to talk about, and I don't want this video to be long, is really just why I'm choosing to count Weight Watchers points. There you can see Luna. She did pop up. Hi, Luna. Yeah, she's a little shyer than the other 2 cats. So anyway, why I choose to do Weight Watchers as opposed to counting calories or counting macros. I've done it all. And low carb, which I always lost weight on low carb, but I didn't really want to do low carb again. I wanted to just kind of be able to eat a variety of foods, especially fruits and bread. I love my carbs. I'm always talking about that. And, I always hated feeling like I was missing out on it, or like if I had to have, carbs or something, it turned into this huge cheat day, and then I would swell up and be miserable for a few days and then just crave more carbs. No, ma'am. And here's Nico. I'm going to pick him up so y'all can see him. Say hi. Say hi to the camera, Nico. I don't know if he will. You're more interested in the tree, aren't you? Yeah, they won't leave the tree alone. That's the beauty of having cats and Christmas tree. But anyway, so when I decided to do WW, and I chose the blue plan specifically because I feel like it's kind of right in the middle. If you don't know anything about Weight Watchers, there are 3 plans: the blue plan, the green plan, and the purple plan. The purple plan, you get less points. You get a whole lot of 0-point foods. It doesn't mean that they don't have calories, but it means that on the Weight Watchers plan that you don't have to track them. They're 0 points, such as brown rice and potatoes and whole wheat pasta, things like that. And then there's the blue plan, which I chose, and you get a few more points, and there's still a variety of 0-point foods, which the reason I chose it is because I love eggs, and eggs are 0 points. You know, chicken, turkey, lean turkey breast, things like that are 0 points. And so that's the reason that I chose the blue plan as opposed to the purple plan. I don't really think that I could control myself eating an unlimited amount of brown rice, whole wheat pasta, or whatever. I think that I would kind of go overboard. So it's better for me to count those, but I really, you know, I guess it's kind of that low carb side in me that feels like the eggs and the chicken and the turkey breast and stuff like that is good for me, and that I really shouldn't have to count it. And then there's a green plan. If you want to be more strict, then you count a whole lot more. I think that you do get some free foods. I don't really know what those are, to be honest. I'm not sure what's free on the green plan. Maybe fruits and vegetables. That might be it. I think that you still count your eggs, and you have to count your meats and everything else. But I'm not 100% sure on that plan. That's one that would be a little bit too restrictive for me. I don't want to feel like I have to count everything, which is one reason I chose to do WW over counting calories or counting macros, which I have done both. A lot of people may not know what macro counting is, but it's kind of the same as counting calories, except you have a portion for proteins, a portion for carbs, and a portion for fats. And so instead of really looking at every calorie that you intake, you might have 150 grams of protein that you can eat a day, 200 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of fat, or something like that. And I have counted macros before, and I was successful in that, but you have to count everything, literally everything that goes into your mouth. Same thing with calories. You're counting everything and having to keep track of all of it. There's nothing that doesn't have any calories, hardly. I mean, water, maybe. But fruits and vegetables and things like that, lean meats, you have to count all of that stuff. Whereas on Weight Watchers, the point system is kind of designed, you know, based on whichever plan that you choose, so that you don't have to count all of that stuff. And I like that. I don't want to have to track everything that I put into my mouth. I want to, you know, just be able to have a little bit of freedom, I guess, in my choices. Would I ever go back to counting macros or calories again? Potentially. If I really wanted to focus more on building muscle, I guess, then I would focus more on counting the macros to make sure that I was getting the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, and the correct amount of fats. That's where I see the advantage to that. With Weight Watchers, it really doesn't matter. You know, you're actually taxed more for fats, so I'm really more on a low-fat, higher carb diet doing Weight Watchers, as opposed to if I was counting macros or something, then I would probably, your fats, you kind of play with it a little bit. You know, if you're kind of bulking, you're going to increase your carbs and maybe increase your fats a little bit, but if you're on a cut, then you're decreasing those things. I hear Nico. There he is. Nico's a crazy little kitten, let me tell you. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk about those two things, you know, the Weight Watchers points versus counting calories or macros, and why I've chosen to do the Weight Watchers plan. And so far I'm happy with it. It works. I feel like I can eat pretty much whatever I want. I'm pretty strict, you know, Sunday through Friday. I pretty much eat my prepared meals. I have the same things for lunch, the same things for breakfast. Saturday is kind of my free-for-all day. And we, you know, last night we went out, we had Mexican. I ordered a strawberry margarita. I mean, I ate whatever I wanted to, and I don't feel bad about it. And sometimes my weight will go up a little bit at the beginning of each week, but usually by Saturday it comes back down and levels out. So anyway, and then just one more thing to throw in here before I end this video is my plans for Christmas, because you will see this video right before Christmas, and I did decide to film this one right in front of the Christmas tree just because this will be the last one. This is the weekend before Christmas, and we're going to take our tree down pretty much on Christmas Day because my daughter and her whole family and their 4 animals are moving in here, and we need the space. So the Christmas stuff is going to have to go up immediately. For Christmas, I'm going to not be as strict with myself, but I'm not going to just, thank you Nico for slapping me in the face with your tail, but I'm not going to just binge eat, I guess, or eat anything that I want. I'm still going to make my pumpkin pie and pecan pie wontons so that I can feel like I can have the Christmassy desserts or whatever on Christmas Day. We are going to get up and do Christmas breakfast that morning, which my daughter was talking about it. You know, she makes these pancakes and these biscuits and this, that, and the other. And I was like, you know, I'm probably still going to have my bacon and eggs, but I will try a little bit of what you make. But if I eat stuff like that for breakfast, then that usually kind of just sets me up for like a downward spiral. As I always just pretty much have a high protein breakfast, and then I also have one of the Premier protein shakes for my snack in the mornings, and I really don't start eating any carbs or anything until around lunchtime, and then on for the rest of the day. So anyway, Nico, I'm going to get you. He will not leave this tree alone. But yeah, so I'm going to try to enjoy myself. That's my grandfather clock. It was my grandmother's. I love it. I don't know if y'all have a grandfather clock or not, but anyway, it always reminds me of her every time that it chimes every 15 minutes. But yeah, so I think that you should enjoy yourself on Christmas. Eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, suffer the consequences. But I myself do not want to. I could easily put on 5 pounds. Like if I ate what I wanted to, say Christmas Eve through the whole weekend, and then next Monday decided to try to get back on track, I could easily gain 5 pounds. And then the way that I lose weight, it could take me, I don't know, well over a month to get that off, and I really don't want to backtrack that much and have to work for a month to take off weight that I've already taken off, if that makes sense. I don't care if it goes up a pound or 2, that will come back off pretty quick, but if I just overindulge for 3 or 4 days in a row, then I know that I will regret that choice. So I'm really going to try to limit it mostly to Christmas Day. And then Saturday, we'll still probably go out Saturday night. That's just kind of mine and my husband's thing, because we meal prep and we eat all of these foods all week. And so we look forward to our Saturday nights. And, you know, I look forward to going out to eat and just having a fun meal that I didn't have to prepare. It really doesn't matter what it is. You know, we have 3 or 4 different places that we'll go to, and we're happy with that lifestyle. So anyway, I hope that y'all all have a Merry Christmas. I love you all, and I'm glad that y'all are here. And again, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any time that I upload. And I will see you all in the next video. I love you guys. Merry Christmas.